Hello, I'm here. I've come back. Where's you from? Here's the music of this game. We just never listen to it. This is the main menu music. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Hmm. You doing good? Things good? Hmm. Ugh. I don't want to work tomorrow. Wow. Way to produce in a society of producers. Hmm. Produced all day. Produced all day. Well, congrats on getting first. We're gonna do things. It's gonna be good. Uh, we're gonna beat the game today. I'm calling it. Calling it. Mm, 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 mm. I don't really have anything to tell you, honestly. I'm trying to think if there's anything I have to tell you, but I don't think there is. Mm. I'm eating candy. What are you talking about? What's going on with my mouth? Ah, what are you talking about? What do you mean there's a I take it? Do you take the candy? No. It's actually not new. I just never eat candy anymore. Yeah. You know what's really sad? I could actually take it out of my mouth if I wanted to, but I just don't have my arm tracking. It's almost gone. We're almost done with it, I think. Hmm. I don't know. Commissary seems like the right choice. Oh yeah, because they're half off today. Because I'm a genius. It's day 21. Hmm. Honestly, Sledgehammer could be good. Ah, this place doesn't take my money anymore because of the bomb shelter. I also don't have any money, but... Huh. Okay, whenever you draft a shop room, add 3 aquariums, gain a star. Next time you open a locked trunk, gain a star. Hmm. I think I'm gonna do this one. Gain more stars. That'll be good. That'll just make it the game easier to win the further I go along. Right. Connect me to the network. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it says down there. Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna show you this. You don't normally get to see this. Down the bottom right, it tells you what the room is, right? But this time, because I have the shelter, it says sheltered. It says sheltered down there. That's cool. I like that. I'm trying to find where my notes on the workshop are, where I've been like writing down the letters as I find them. Now this one is letter K. Someone's kept by handlers rod to spell our secrets. Carved from thought. Message read. Dude, we found it. We found the broken lever. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Broken lever and sledgehammer equal something, but what would it be? And could I still use it to beat the game? I'm worried that I need broken lever to beat the game. You need a third item anyways? Okay. This, it wants me to have this. But I can't get it because I don't have the gems. It knows I want it. Oh, I had gem, I know. I have gem now, but the odds of rolling it again. Four rooms here, parlors there. Do this, and then we could do storeroom. Or storeroom keeps wanting to come up. Game's like, please get storeroom. Now I have 2 gems. Courtyard is here. Courtyard's not the worst. Oh, hey, why? Eggs, why? Why eggs? Why? I'm dead now. Look how dead I am. That's so fast now. You really haven't been paying attention, have you? I now know how much you lurk and don't watch. Also, hey eggs, how's it going? You doing good? I was fast. You were fast. Haha, get it? Because you're bomb. I don't know. I don't know where it was going with that. Pay attention to chat more than the game. Well, no wonder you're always mad at Dane's chat then. The words, they speak to you. I'm of no consequence. A what if game? What if I go up here? I use the key and then you give me the greenhouse. Yes. Yes. Trees. Okay, trees. Find among the white trees. White trees. I know where the white trees are. They're over there. By the campsite. My goodness. Look at this item. I have more items here. Maybe I'm just a bad viewer. That's more like it. My goodness. When can I go through this thing here? Oh, okay. Why would I want that? Yeah, but alright. Hold the skip, yes please. It's okay. We're doing it. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. These add rooms here, which are cool. How do I get up there, though? That's what I want to know. And why do you lie to me? You're like, you have the metal detector. You can do all the things. Technically, the garage would help me. A good old garage. Third time this month. Third time this month. Yeah, we did get a turnip. The turnip was really nice and tasty. You're looking over a notepad? I know, right? I'm trying to win, okay? I'm trying to win. What was that? Oh, there's a coin here. I didn't know there was a coin here. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Would have never even thought to check there for a coin. That's cool. I like that. Nook. We can get Nook and library. Oh, there's a key on the floor. Oh, that's new. I didn't know that it could be there. Metal detector helping me find all sorts of items. There's the library. The library is good. Worried about my steps. Bookshop books for sale. What? What? A little chamber of mirrors. You can draft us second copies of rooms you already have. What would that do for me? What room would I want? Like another garage? We have two garages? Could have another storeroom, give me more stuff. I kind of want to see the bookshop. I haven't seen the bookshop. This seems really good though. But I'm kind of like, what would I get out of that? What would I get? Yeah, I got greenhouse. I got greenhouse. We opened the thing. We got it. I found greenhouse. But now I need to get all the way up there, and I'm losing directions. I have only two, yeah. That's why I was circling back, because I ran out of keys. But now I have keys. History of Verinda. Oh, it is right here. I can buy it. Oh. Permanently available to the library. Oh. How am I supposed to get money? Bookstore is a bishop. Yeah, I figured you could only get to there from there. A new clue sold out in hours. I don't know. Crazy stuff. Crazy. You should come to no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines. The new release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the stressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent events, saying the writing of the book was completed well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue are going to Lasting Hope. Why is that really big? A non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics doubting or denouncing the book and her disappearance as cheap publicity. Detective Von Margot, who many theorize may have been inspiration for A New Clue, was quoting only saying the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in the bookstore queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely the very last words of the publisher, published by the missing author. Hooray. feel like we're in this weird spot where I don't know what's valuable enough to take notes on it. Hey, the sleeping mask. That'll be good. Does that count here? Yeah, it does. Let's go. Give. How do I get? I mean, I know how I get, but I don't have enough money. This is the main problem with these runs where it's like the stores are like, oh yeah, the store has the thing you need, but it costs $17 billion. This could be good too, because I'll probably get the, although this is more steps. I'm gonna do this, because I just need more steps. I can't see what the stupid code is on here. Yeah, Merry Christmas. I know, right? Merry Christmas, a new safe. Yeah. I already tried 1952 or whatever, right? I have no idea. There's that desert pudding again. We keep seeing that. Um, November 15th. We had 12/25 or whatever. Yeah, for Christmas. Since it's a Christmas picture, that could be it. That was it. It was one of the letters. I was like, maybe I'm just overthinking it, and it really is just the date for Christmas. I was like, that could be literally it, because I think the first time I saw it, I was like, I wonder if the date of the safe is just Christmas. And I was thinking, I was like, wait a minute, that could just be it. That could just actually be it. There's the number 4. We see it. There's number 1. Herbert. I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance, in quotes, from the public record. It is no surprise to me that royal court would want this embarrassment to be kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play this king's skull and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor a fortune of my own, I can't personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Her countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of of 100 nights. To deny her story is deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. He does say he will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Daniel. Yeah, but is there some sort of thing? The word disappearance is in quotes. And now you can get a jam every time you come to this room. That's what I was wondering. I was like, that seems nice. I guess I'll know the combination, so. There's an office here. They do a dining room. The letters are just lore? Okay. That makes sense. The dice. Don't have enough money for this. Oh, because I got sleeping mask already from the game itself. I have so many random things. I have the shelter, so I don't take damage from the apple. Because it's not really damage, it's monetary damage, I guess, but still, it feels like damage. Detector shovel. Okay, detector shovel. Assemble. I don't think I've gotten detector shovel before. Kind of a pretty simple design, but alright. Greater chance of finding this and that. Much greater chance of finding this and that while digging. I only have like 2 contraptions because the workshop doesn't exist. Through that. I can go to courtyard and try to get up. Oh, I have a letter. It just stays there on here. Of course, you know what letter I find first? Number 4. Of course, that's the first letter I find. Oh, tomorrow you start with 20 extra. That's cool. That does kind of kill where I'm trying to go, though. Give me a gem. None of these go where I want to go. I'm gonna get blocked in, not gonna be able to do that. Yeah, secret passage, another hallway. That's exactly what I was thinking, where I was like, I could try to get another hallway. Yeah, re-roll. My secret passage, a hallway, what could I get? I already have the regular hallway. I could get tunnel, but tunnel I think only goes up. I don't think it'll let me have that. I could get the a passageway, which I could probably do passageway. Passageway wouldn't be bad there. I'd run out of gems though. Yeah, I feel like this makes the most. This is the best way to be like. Warrior does not do what I want. Technically, Great Hall would do what I want, but Passageway does go where I want it to go. Yeah. Can't do Cloister, so. Oh wait, no, this should be fine. Let's still make the lights go out though. Okay. Can't really see these things. I can't see that. Good thing there are other pictures. I know, right? Good thing there are other pictures. Good thing. I've definitely seen this camera before. I'm glad that you keep taking pictures of your own camera. Me, all the time. This is the face I'm making. That's just the face I make all the time. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Good to know. Thank you, random photo. Oh, this was a green memo we found. Alright. I'll put here, green memos found in... Although that's a red... This is a red card. It can't be a blue card because it would turn up purple. Well, this means that if it's not handwritten, so it's true. That means it's true. Which means the green card was telling the truth. Which makes sense because I've already found some of those keys. I was like, but green memos found in Hartley rooms are always false. I guess I can't tell if that is blue, but we'll put a thing. Well, there's a photo, red room, or it's red room, dark room, photo. Green cards in Hartley's room are always full. Card is red, but possibly because red light the room. Note is typed. Key, we found a key. There's this photo again. 7 on it. There's a 7. It says 7 on the keypad. $11.28. Did we do it? Is that it? That wasn't even a thing we had, but okay. Dark room photo. Put a 7. I don't know what that's about. But we'll put it there. We'll just be like, okay. There he is. He's disapproving. There's a tie. Oh, this photo's a little bit better. Office. Unknown. Unknown if that tells me anything. Another gem. $128. Also shows a 7. Print notes. HS has requested another print of her ladyship, I assume from one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as a large print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark. Keep an eye on that. Here's the camera. We found the camera. I'm worried that if I go this way, I won't get what I want. But I'll get super screwed. And technically, that is something I want. Need to make sure the gems are in the box in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is true. Two of these statements are true. Yeah, but that means it could just be the white box. Please? Maybe? No, it probably was the blue one. I feel like every time I get this one, I do it wrong. Drawing room does have what I need. Also, I now have food. I can go get food. Money. To continue up, you must go down. The basement key. Alright. So we got into the room. It's very room. Yeah, you can and should. Yeah, I was gonna say, can and should code check the basement key if possible. I've never even seen a basement. Is basement now a room that can be in the deck now that I've found this with, you know? Because now special key is a thing I can use. Because it's like I could special key and just go into the basement, I think, right? Unlocks the basement door. That would make me think that I could do that. Maybe not in this room, though. Boiler room, left. Redraw these floor plans. Redraw these. Oh yeah, I could spare room it up. Waste a bunch of time. Maybe here? Well, that's a nice room, I guess. We could do that. Oh, that takes gems. Hey, we can pump room the aquarium. Experiment successful. Hey, we have re-rolls. Let's go. Aquarium is on number 3, which comes here. And I can dump into it. Okay. Unknown. Unclear. Unclear what, unclear what I need to do. I guess I'm not really sure what I even want to, give kitchen water. That won't be enough to empty it, oh will it? Yeah, we definitely flooded the pool. Okay, so the fountain's empty now. Cool. Awesome. So maybe we can get down that, there's a staircase at the bottom of the pool. We can get down there now. I am doing well today. I think that's going well. I told you we're gonna beat the game today. I said it's up the stream. I was like, we're gonna beat it. We're gonna beat it today. I don't know for sure, but maybe. Foundation. Ooh, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, wait. Can I get there? What I'm thinking. See, I kind of want to use the basement key here because I think this door is locked. This one is locked here, and I think that's where I want to try to use the basement key. How many steps do I? 12? I wouldn't be able to make it back. But if this only gives me like 10, then I don't gain anything from going down here. But it's possible it gives me more than 10. Yeah, I might be able to reach the fountain in the orchard, but I worked so hard for the basement key. Hmm. It makes the most sense to go for the dining hall and just hope that it's worth enough steps for things to be worth it. We're gonna go den, workshop, chapel, commissary. And buy running shoes. Yeah, that might help too. Oh, plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium. Yeah, let's go. Charbroiled Cajun spice salmon, lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. Plus 20, plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium. Have dinner. Let's go. Let's go to dinner. down here. Let's go. Here, down here, down here. There's a basement door here. I guess this would make sense that it makes sense that it would be underground. I didn't even think about this being where the basement key goes. The basement door is locked. Special keys. Basement key. Dude, that's sick. Everything worked out. Oh man. I would have been mad if it came down tomorrow without the key. I know, right? I would have been so mad. Oh, and this is the reservoir. Oh. We have to drain it just a tiny bit so we can get into the boat. This is the abandoned mine. Ooh, upgrade disc? I will take the upgrade disc for sure. Let's go. Points dreams. Basement. Train track. 5. 5 rotation. Foundation elevator. Concealed entrance. Cliffside exit. Minecart. Fountain entrance. Tomb entrance. Torch chamber. Rotating gear to north lever. I don't have the thing to light these. Okay, so abandoned mine. There's a bunch of stuff here. Okay. A bunch of stuff. I guess basement. Reservoir. Let's see, foundation or abandoned mine. Candles can be lit. Doesn't equal that, but has that in it. Strange series of rooms. Tomb entrance. I don't know enough about what this means. Angel points, dreams. BEL points dream. Okay, we could try that. An entire another thing happening down here. The torch. A different torch. This isn't a door. Oh, here's that minecart they were talking about that one time. Do I want to pull it this way? Let me look at what's down here first. What am I looking at? What is this ridiculous? What? What is this? What? What is this? What am I even looking at? The thing, if I move this way, right? If I take this over here, if I take this over here, right? Then I'll be able to get in here from the gem mine or whatever. And I'll be able to walk down here or whatever from there. And I could just get there without having to come to the basement again. And buried floor plan. Oh, 10 is right there. This is basement. There's a minecart there. There's a minecart here. Is it really going to be that easy that it's like right in here somewhere? Is this a place to dig? I have a shovel. North lever. Foundation elevator. Okay, I know foundation elevator. Number 1. Yeah, that makes sense. The actual basement's way over there. I see. Yeah, because I'm like down here or something, aren't I? Because that's where you want to go, is you want to go to the basement. I'm not in the basement, I'm in like this room right here in the middle. Okay. You ever activate the foundation elevator? No, I have not been able to figure that out. Foundation elevator. One foundation elevator. It's sealed entrance. Okay, okay. Left side exit. Minecart. Mountain. Tomb. Torch chamber? Torch chamber? Maybe. Rotating gear. True north lever. And is buried floor plan. Okay. Oh, I can see steps over there. But if I lower the water too much, I won't be able to get over here. Because I can see what I would think would be the thing. You lower this like 1 or 2, and then you boat across. But if you can get to the other side, there's clearly, if you just like drain the entire reservoir, there's clearly something down there. But then you wouldn't be able to use the boat to get across. Interesting, interesting. Maybe we'd be like drain reservoir 2. Okay, we can have something there. Run down this path. We were supposed to find something amongst the white trees, too. There's a thing in here that's like, oh, find among the white trees stones. Hey, you dug up a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the conservatory? Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Yes, please. That'll be nice. Oh, that's a cool thing. This is a very good day. I know, right? All the stuff we've been trying to get, we finally can get. This is 11:28. Go! Because this tree got cut down. I see. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to the campsite. Start with new day with an extra 20 steps. Let's go, finally. Oh yeah, because I guess I was like, oh, you could eat all the apples here. The sundial. There it is. Okay, so I only have I have like one more. It's one I've already gotten before too. It's in the schoolroom. I just need to get the schoolroom. And then I'll have all those too. Neato. We're doing so amazingly, fantastically good. Gardener's Logbook. April 10th, 1992. So sometime in the future. When I first came to on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided, with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogla. This person seems important. I'm gonna start writing down people's names. I'm gonna reorganize these notes better. Robert what was his dumb name? Nogula. It's not a dumb name. It's a fine name. He's fine. It's fine. He's the groundskeeper. We'll put their groundskeeper. We'll put Mrs. Babish. Gorguda. We could put Gouda here. Among my many commission duties, I've been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west ground has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discover are only draftable on the perimeter of the house, along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. Okay, I think I've seen secret garden once. Still don't know if that's real. Green rooms. We'll just put them all down. East, west wings. Wait. Terrace, I guess. Terrace, patio. Veranda. Maybe that's what it is. I had it, but I didn't get the door for it. I think that's what happened, maybe. Veranda, morning room, greenhouse. Secret garden. Okay. This would tell you that like the greenhouse can only spawn on the edges, right? And then you'd be able to find out. Oh. Ooh, interesting. Well, the first task I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of various plots. Yeah, I knew the dumb position of certain things mattered. I was even trying to like at some point like figure out this myself. Various plots of soil underneath each slotted both east and west wings of the house, and while I would have preferred full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience of such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering that the rooms that would benefit from the survey only appear in the wings. To quantify soil data, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. Was that why the greenhouse gave me such a nice... Greenhouse is up here, third from the top. Yeah, this was like a really good soil one right there. Right? And no wonder it had so many gems in it. Yeah, I probably didn't know it was available only on the edges, yeah. I figured it would have been like a middle room because it's like a secret garden. It would have been like in the middle of the house somewhere. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made a long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. Smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard gasoline should be turned off to conserve resources. And it's like, here's a gasoline valve, which I already also found. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I've submitted requests for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with a much more appropriate angel, Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I did not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garden, and I'm too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars a third time. Okay, so the gardening hoe girl is called Rhina. Okay. Garden hoe girl. I guess we should put winged garden hoe girl. That's the last page. Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. Super cool. Awesome. My favorite. Yeah, Not that. I already did this. This turns it off, doesn't it? Yeah. We managed to move all but one mine can, two which were rusted more down. So Dave went ahead and called scrap shop. Now there's still one more cart, but it's locked to a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. A little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. And the Boss Forest, there are two other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. But I did move it in the potential that I could use it, that, you know. These flowers are still there, and I don't know why. Keep looking at those. Keep being like, what is that? Can't really do anything in here. I guess I have an upgrade disc. Bunk room. Okay. Bunk room. Be upgraded. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. If you have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room, double your keys. Okay. I don't like any of these. These all suck. Bedroom counts as 2 bedrooms. If you have exactly 2 green rooms, double your gems, and then this is double your money if you have 2 shops. I almost never have shops. It's likely that I could have green bedrooms over green, or hallways over green rooms. More gems is better, but this is also a question. As it counts as 2 bedrooms, does it quadruple the thing? Because that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, dang, it could quadruple it because it does count as 2 rooms. Like the game's like, this counts as 2 rooms. Still, I feel like I'm always short on keys. But honestly, it is probably gems. Exactly 2 green rooms. Oh. Keys are what get me in trouble, but they're not all the time. Sometimes I just have a bunch of keys, but I never have gems. Is it unlikely this will happen? Yes, but it's possible. At which point I can just be like, okay. At least something. Okay. We still have plenty of stuff to explore, honestly, in here. Go back to Foundation, try to go up there. Then there's passageway as well as the other stuff. Nothing new in here. I could break the piggy bank. It is day 21. There's probably at least 10 gold in there. But I still wouldn't be able to afford a stupid... thing. I guess on days where I know I'm gonna lose, I could just like dump all my money into the piggy banks. Like if it was like, oh, you're gonna lose and you have a bunch of money, you could just be like, well, I'm gonna walk around and repeatedly in and out of the chapel, so I just lose all my money in there. Because there is a bookshop I could go to and I could buy a book. But the book I want was like 50. I just don't think I have 50 money on me. Oh yeah, I flooded the pool. The pool's here extra flooded. It doesn't really, it's not really extra flooded, honestly. About the same flooded. Oh, I can still use the basement key on... Wait, I can still use the basement key even though I used it? That's weird. Why, even though I used the basement key on the basement door, I can still use it here? What would that do? And why would I do that? Oh, hey, we could use the sauna. It doesn't expire. There's a second door, you can use it on elsewhere. That also makes sense. Oh yeah, because I could probably go down there and use it again. Because there's the other direction, like the actual basement. Like, or in the foundation, go to underground. In sauna would be nice. Then you just start with extra stuff. I also haven't been in this room. I got my key back. Honestly, this makes sense too, you know? Like, the sauna is, like, literally right here with the foundation. This would make sense. I could see this being a thing. I have to go back through pool. Pool hallway den. Back up to passage. Border courtyard, aquarium. Oh, that's a weird thing. The aquarium is sheltered because I have the bomb shelter. Fish. I don't think that there's any bad thing that the aquarium does, but it's funny that it got sheltered. See, okay, but I have no gems. It's like bunk room, This is the perfect the state. This is the perfect state where I'm at right now too, where it's like bunk room is like, oh yeah, you could double your gems. I don't have any gems. So doubling them doesn't do anything for me. I don't have any already. But it is funny that it came up. Hmm. Technically, office would be the best one, but we could do it. All the money. Give me some steps back, so that's great. Dark room is here. Oh, this key does not fit. Oh, I've never seen it say that before. That's interesting. Well, I think I've run out of things to do. Hmm. Hmm. Uncrew. Cause this doesn't. I don't. This is locked too. You can draft rooms in the antechamber. Oh, so if you like come in here and you have one of these open, and then you draft, you can draft a room from here. That would be weird. I wonder what would be behind this door. Just a locked door. I guess this door was here. Yeah, you still have to have the lever open. Yeah. I only got the one lever. The only one I know about. Yeah, man. I think I have to call it a day, you know? Well, we made a lot of progress here. I've already searched the house well enough for keys, but I have a metal detector. I have so many things. We can go back to workshop and see if we can make another item and be like, hey, is this worth making? What does it do? There's a boat. Hey, look at that. I didn't know that was here. Well, that could help. We can use that. None of these items go together. None of these items go together. Oh well. Well, we can try to lockpick stuff. Try that. Well, okay. What is the thing? We could do West Hall. Okay. Oh. Dang it. Architects Inn. We did it. There's a lot of stuff here because there's 5 drafting rooms, 5 bedrooms. It was a good run. We found 2 new rooms. We really did. This run really went. This one really went somewhere. You know. Dang. This was something. Definitely a interesting one. Oh, 90 steps. Let's go. Not running out of steps today. You can offering receive a blessing. Honestly, special floor plans costing steps instead of gems makes the most sense when I have 90 steps. But Shrine is a new building, a new room that I haven't seen. Hmm. Ah, okay. So you can donate coins here, and then it gives you stuff later. Lasting several days. Benefits lasting several days. I have many benefits that last several days, right? Unfortunately, I don't have any money on me right now. But with my 90 steps, I'll be back. Where does this go if there's no garage? Oh, it's just not open. The door, I see. The good old garage isn't unlocked yet. Got 2 gems, 2 money. Problem is I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm like, what am I trying to do now? I'm trying to figure out something with the basement. I feel like I've lost some objective here. Apple pen. Pineapple pen. Parlor would let me go up there. Wind up key. Let's go. Wind up. This box. The box is one of the 2 empty. Oh, this is one of the 2 empty boxes. 2 boxes in this room are empty. There are 3 boxes in this room. Box is lying though. There are 3 boxes, and 2 of them are empty. There's the clock. Here's a courtyard. Courtyard's really nice. I like courtyards. Trunk is locked. Okay, yeah. Not surprising. Why would security be that way? Like, out of all the ways that you could be, why would it be that way? Give me spare room, I guess. Go here. Wonder what the deal with this room is. Only I could pull that weird lever up there. That'd be nice. Yeah, if I could cut this rope or lamp, maybe that would do something. Unknown, unclear. We have mini gems. What? Dining room's not bad to get here. Den is also not bad to get here. It's a gem. Yeah, I would like observatory for sure. Farmer's apple. Plus the slice. Plus the diamond. So I got my diamond back. And apples give me more stuff. And I got more steps. I guess we could do security. Launder currency. I've never pulled the laundry room. I probably should. I don't think I've ever drafted it. Ah, here we go. Ah, this service costs 5 coins and exchanges all of your keys with all of your gems at a 1-to-1 rate. The service costs exchange all of your gems with all of your money at a 1-to-1 rate. Well, that's cool. But then it costs 5, so I'd have to have 10 for it to be worth it. And this one is swap all of your keys with all of your money. That's kind of one of those things where it's like you have a bunch of money and you want to buy keys and gems. Oh, okay. This room also can be powered. I don't know what it does then. But it looks like there's another washing machine that can do something if it were powered. The good old washing machine? Washing machine? Good old Washington? Yeah, we could do an office. I don't know what office would get me though. Office may not really get me anything worthwhile. And I'm kind of not really sure what I'm looking for. Walk-in closet gets me 4 items. That'll be nice. Especially when one of them is apparently a telescope. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Okay. 2 gems and some money. That was everything, I guess. There's the desert. There's the pudding desert. Well, I could go back up to the observatory. I'm already right next to it. Farmer's apple's extra delicious. Oh, I get more. Oh, I got another one. Oh, so it just redid the same things. So how delicious are apples today then? I'm scared. I'm scared of you get. I'll never see an apple again, though. Unfortunately. Would go nurse's station. It's not really gonna help me though, because I'm never gonna run out of steps. Having the closet could be nice. I could make this a chapel and just not go in it. It's gonna be gems and a dice. Yeah, this takes a... Does the other door take a key? Because if the other door takes a key, then I'm screwed. I don't think I have any keys. Yeah, that takes the keys. You can go all the way down. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. He's screwed me the most. Well, I was like, oh, I should pick gems though, because gems, you get so many gems. I guess I could launder money. I could trade my keys for my gems. Get a stupid amount of keys. Redraw the floor pan. I don't know. Technically, this one wasn't bad. Today's is a porterhouse steak. If you have a showroom in your house, you get an extra 10. If they had apples, I would have bought an apple, but they don't have an apple. Oh yeah, the water's here. I don't know how that helps me, but I guess now this has water. We'll just leave that on. This will give me the key I need. I have to check here more often to be like, Ugh. I can't resist. There's the possibility there's more keys in here. There's not more keys in here. There is some sort of map. I don't know what that means, game. What does that mean? There's a map. The second highest one. Oh. What does that mean, though, game? What does that mean? Also, you didn't give me the keys, so now I'm screwed for keys again. Swap keys for gems, I guess. Oh, awesome. I didn't need those gems anyway. I can go back to foundation. It's gonna be like, hey, you have gems. And I'm gonna be like, I don't have any gems. You did this to me. You did this. Could do that. Do another one of these. The drawing room, which I can't use. Is the vault, but I don't have any money, or I don't have any gems to get in the vault because I just spend them all to get the keys. This is how you get the money. You get the vault, and then you throw all of the vault money into the chapel, and then you break the piggy bank whenever you have the actual thing that you need. It's these weird little things that you do between runs. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm trying to go. Workshop would do something, I guess. Get us a room closer to that. Keys for sale, which we can't get. Technically, gymnasium could get something. Vaporeum beat this game. I can go all the way down here. Dining room. We'll just keep wasting keys because we have to spend all of our money to get the key. Oh, wait. I already knew this. Although this one doesn't help me. But it could get me more keys. And that would help me somehow, maybe. My room by house is like completely messed up. I don't even know what's going on there. I beat it on day 14. Well, guess what? I'm on day 25 or something now already now. I haven't gotten anywhere close to beating the game. I don't think a lot of it is that I just don't have any clue what I'm supposed to do ever. And then the other half of it is I'm not getting the things to do anything. I got really lucky yesterday. I don't have that unlocked because I hit the greenhouse yet. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, I haven't really been getting anything. Hey, you just need to know where the levers for the antechamber are. Yeah, of course, you know. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be sure would be great. I mean, I found all this stuff out about the game here. Sure would be nice to know where the levers are. You know, that would sure be nice to know where they all are, huh? It must be nice. It must be nice. Oh, hey, this is a secret garden thing. It tells you when you beat it where the levers are. Imagine knowing where they all are. I know, imagine knowing where they all are. That key was in my winning run, yeah. We could go here. I guess one over and then we kind of explore this area, I guess, further. But this key was for the secret garden key? It's for the secret garden. I guess we could go looking for. I don't know. This room's kind of ruined. Plus one key for each bedroom. I do have a bedroom. Doesn't really help me though, game. Yeah, you can use the key in the mansion, yeah. This one's still the censored one. Because I need to buy the non-censored one. I didn't know that when I rented it. I only learned that afterwards. Ice doesn't know how to get the foundation elevator. Yeah, Ice doesn't know how to do that. It's probably another boiler room thing. It was pretty fun though. The boiler room puzzle was pretty crazy. Laboratory. I mean, conference room isn't gonna be bad. I'm just kind of drafting random rooms at this point to be like, hey, a random thing. A boiler room? Boiler room creates more puzzles too, yeah. Hey, ran out of keys. Does not fit. Oh, it did fit. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because I'm on the right room for it. Of course it fits. I'm on the that's what I wanted to do. I don't know why I spaced out. I was like, this is the whole reason I pulled the chapel in the first place to go over here. I don't know why my brain I was still reading chat. I was just brain I was just like, oh yeah, no, that is what I want. Dude, this is where the freaking thing is. This is the same thing that the greenhouse has. This weird greenhouse room thing. I mean, the greenhouse has one of these giant, like, weird walls here that, like, indents like this. It's helpful of me, not to you, huh? Yes, I am aware of the moon thing. Ah, yes. Why does that seem familiar? Have that written down somewhere. I have so many things written down. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, a lot of it's screenshotted. I felt like screenshotting the game felt to me like cheating. I was like, I'm not gonna screenshot things. Because I was like, that's how you really beat the game. If you really want to, if you really wanted to, if you really wanted to do it, you just screenshot like every single room and just screenshot like every single thing. And I was like, that would do it. There we go. Now there's something. Hey, there we go. I can't get there, but you know. I post my notes eventually. What does that mean? Post your notes. Oh yeah, I can't. Oh no, maybe I can. There is a gymnasium. I don't have any more keys though. Pictures of my journal. Okay, well, both of these are pointed that way. Everything points that way that gets that. Has green, has south lever. Was this west lever? Yeah, he got through the fountain. It did get through the fountain door. But now I have no idea what to do. Because the game's like, hey, go through the fountain. And then I was like, I got through the fountain. I'll spread fruit throughout the house. Oh, well, that would be nice, because I could get an apple. Oh, wait a minute. That would mean it's all in here. It's all in here! Let's go! Alright, let's see how double good apple is. How much is this? 8? Nice. Apples are worth 8? Let's go! Too bad it's not gonna matter because I don't have keys. Yeah, what are you doing here? You know the full room no, I don't know anything. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I've been telling you. I don't know anything. I know nothing. None. None things. 0 things. None things. Have you not been looking at the pictures of the walls? I have been looking at the pictures of the walls. They don't mean things. I've even been writing them down. I've even been writing what they are down. The game's like, yeah, so there's a secret message in the paintings, and I'm like, cool, awesome. I don't speak painting. I don't know what that means, game. I keep seeing desert pudding, fire trees. What else do I see? There's like the minecart car. There's clock lock. I don't know. I'm just never getting. I'm never getting any. I'm not pulling any sort of new knowledge. Is the issue with the game, where I'm just wandering around in circles, hoping to find new rooms and new combination of rooms. Where it's like, hey, this finally adds up to something. I feel like everybody else who plays the game is just like, oops, I stumbled upon the end game area early, and it's like, okay, cool, but I didn't. I'm like solving the game backwards. I'm learning like all of the secret hidden lore that you're not supposed to know, but I'm not figuring out how to like turn doorknobs. And so then it's like I don't know how to piece anything together because it like I'm solving the game in the wrong order. I could go up and over. East Wing hallway is technically a better room, but this room would give me a gem. There's the gem, I would get that. Now I have a gem at least. Oh, treasure map has a thing. Oh, because treasure map was trying to get me here. I gotcha. This looks like the spot, yes. Now to find something to dig with. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a shovel. Also, this isn't a garden. Oh, awesome. Thank you for the nothing helpful there. Ooh, dark room? We can get dark room? Dude, I love dark room. Dark room's like the best room. Everybody loves dark room. Dark room's so super sick. Passageway is also here. We could get a key there. If I get a key here, I'm probably just going to go all the way back to Gymnasium and try to unlock it and get into Antechamber. I don't know what I would want to get into Antechamber for anyway. I'm going to get the basement key again. I don't have a way to get to the basement. I mean, I do, but the same way I did before. I haven't gotten anything extra. Yeah, any extra hints associated with them? Yeah, okay. I will notice extra hints. Yeah, this will give me something. More resources to play with. So I hopefully don't get stuck somewhere. I need more items. Conference room is gonna be like, hey bro, you got money? Or no, it's gonna be like you have keys. I don't really want to use a key here. Here, I can lose more money here, but I'm not really terribly worried about that. Still also takes that.
Hello to the
Be.
The copy is here, I guess.
How Koopy do? You've been doing good, Koopy. I don't know why my house turned out this way. I just pulled random stuff. But it kind of worked out. I mean, there's a possibility I can get to where I need to go. Oh, hey, there's a sledgehammer I didn't have. Cool. No. This has a stone. Letter M. Fortunately, I don't know what that means, but we can keep writing them down. Ah, see, this one takes the key card. Although security is in here, I could just turn... Well, I can't turn it off because I don't have the power room. Glad the big weekend is here. That is not true. The big weekend is not here. You have completely forgotten a day. Friday. Friday is not the weekend. Yeah, just foresee you running into puzzles that are asking for details you would have gotten elsewhere. Yeah. The problem is that I don't... The problem isn't so much the puzzles. The problem is the fact that I don't know what my objective even is. That's what the actual issue is and has been from the very beginning, is I don't even know what I'm supposed to do in the game. That's probably the biggest problem, is it's just like there's no clear defining objective, or the objectives are locked away behind rooms that don't show up very often, like Rumpus Room telling you like the hints and secrets, but Rumpus Room like barely ever shows up ever. I've gotten it like twice. And the one and the I think both times I got it, it told me stuff I already knew. And you know you're going to the end. But going to the end is not a clear objective. So we can't go that way. I'm not too worried about steps, so backtracking's not a big deal. Off work till Tuesday though? So wait, you don't have work Friday and you're off till Tuesday? Who are these people that just get time off? Insane. Also, my other favorite thing about the paintings is that they always change. Oh, I can only really get so much evidence from them. Dining room. Oh, dining room has the steak now. I could have... You eat the steak, I guess. You're right. You're right. I can eat the steak. Not that I need to. Technically don't need to have it. I have 63 steps. I'm not hurting for steps. Laundry room doesn't give me... I don't have enough money to use laundry room. I go down to security. I could go back to conference room and just unlock this door and try to fill out this area. You know where the basement key goes. Yes, I do know where the basement key goes. Well, sort of. I know where a place the basement key can go. I guess at this point I could focus on trying to drain some of the reservoir and try to float the boat across the reservoir. Assuming that's even what it wants me to do. I didn't need to do anything with the water in the boat, yeah. I mean, if I went down the foundation, so there's all these places that you can get into the basement. Looks like, at least according to the stuff that's in the mine or whatever. You could do that. There's a car. Why, there's another queen. I never see the queen. This one's always out in the lobby. Probably got it the same way you did. Probably. I don't really know. Can't launder items. Can't go through the mine. Go down there. Really wish it would give me the rooms I needed. If the game hadn't crashed that one time, we would be doing a little bit better than we were before. Or than we are now, I guess. This is the best way to enjoy this game? I guess play it? I don't know what you mean. Experience it? Have fun? Yes, yes. Only I knew what clock locks meant. You know the day you arrived at Mount Holly? Was it the 15th? I can't remember. I don't think it tells you in here either, does it? It's... I'm looking for random stuff. Sometimes there's other stuff that I'm like, what could I do? I have enough steps that I can wander around freely, pretty much. Go back up corridor. Corridor, pantry, parlor. Oh, there's good old clock lock right over here. Room something. Baby. Yeah, I think I ran into something. There was something that wanted me to know what the current date was because yeah, that's if I run this, will I get anything? Passageway is pretty cool. I do like me a passageway. Archive is fine, I guess, but they're all gonna be locked. Not actually gonna help me, but it would get me the other stuff. Study would have been really nice to have early on. There's all the power room here. It's locked. And this one's gonna be like, it's locked. Might as well give me this. Hope it's something good. Oh, okay. Alright. Turn that off. Turn off keycard entry system. Okay. Off gymnasium's power so it doesn't drain my steps. Play with the lights again. Yeah, if you turn on dark room stays lit, and if you turn off gymnasium doesn't drain your steps. This works. I What am I doing? No idea. I don't even need to do this. It's just funny, I guess. Yeah, the puzzle isn't fully solvable without the code. Oh yeah. I mean, I already have all the outside stuff unlocked. I just was messing with it to be like, I wanted to do it. Yeah, I wanted to do this anyway. Yeah, I have all the outside stuff. Well, I'm telling you, I've been doing stuff. I've been unlocking things. I'm gonna 100% this game, and it's gonna be one of those things where I'll have achieved every single additional optional thing first before actually beating the game. Like, I'm doing end game stuff already, where it's just like, yep, you already have everything. Everything's already done. It's gonna be a very obvious clarity problem thing. This is the same problem I have with escape rooms. Escape rooms are just not clear about what they want. They're like, this is a puzzle, and it's like, okay, so I did this thing, and then the person has to be like, no, you're completely off track. Like, the person who's like running the escape room is like, guys, you're never going to figure it out. You've like completely destroyed everything. Do I have commissary? I don't have commissary. I also have no money for commissary right now either. I guess gymnasium. We could go gymnasium, hit antechamber. We could get the key, but then I don't have anywhere for the key to go. I mean, we could take it all the way outside again. Maybe the day would be different because the room is different. Maybe if I look at this enough times. There was that one time where I looked at something so long that I just immediately figured out what the answer was. We could do that again. I like stared at this one thing for like 5 minutes, and I was like, I figured it out. I don't know why. I just understand it now. I don't remember what it was. I remember it was something really stupid too. It was just like, no, I understand. The answer is this. I was like, I don't think there were any thoughts in my head about that at the time. It was just like, yep, that's a thing. Yep, see, I didn't lose any, oh. The keyboard does not read, oh, because we haven't gone to security and turned and set the door to unlock. You can lower the elevator, but not from there. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I have to go to security first. We're kind of just wandering at this point. Because I don't want to give up on the run when I have 7,000 steps left to use. We go to dining room, we can eat this. Good old dinner. Delightfully expensive steak cut. Bone in, extra marbled, maximum tenderness. A perfect dish for those who love extravagance. You have like all the paintings written down? I've only written down the ones that actually show up in a consistent pattern. So like this one, like there's a car and a queen. I've like that combo doesn't line up with anything that I've seen before. But like there are certain combos that line up all the time where it's just like this always happens. Like the clock and the lock always shows up. Bathtub bat, queen and the ace are in the lobby. I've seen prayer crowbar a couple times. You know, some of these things. Staircase and stars I've seen a couple times. But like, I guess I could write down more. I could put queen and car. Here's the clocks, here's these things, and this is what's frustrating too, is you have a bunch of things that have lines on them like this. Okay, if I called this a bird or a crow, like this is a crow and that's a boat. What else am I supposed to call it? Oh, these are words. You can't that's the words that they're called. Like crow and boat. That's a boat. There's a boat. There's a boat there. And this is a bird. I could be specific and say crow, but you could be like, actually that's not a crow. It's a different type of, you know, what are those birds called? The family of birds called. It's too arbitrary to be like, for those to be the random things. Oh yeah, like this 3-layered fountain thing. There's a fountain there, but it's not really a fountain, it's like a cake holder. There's a bunch of things. Where was I? I was going to security. I was going to be like, security off. Standing lake water. Standing lake water. This is currently offline. Change offline mode to unlocked. Until they know how they're associating, identifying them doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because here's staircase stars again. Right? Stairway to heaven, you know? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, there's crowbar prayer. Crowbar prayer is over here. Yeah, see? Crowbar prayer? You got crowbar prayer. It's Half-Life 2 stuff going on over here. Where did you pick it? Yeah. Well, yeah, I figured that much. I figured but it's like, okay, there's so many arbitrary things. Like, should I be comparing the hands in this thing. Like it's like, okay, this is a hand here. There's a hand here and it's holding it this way, and then there's a hand here holding it this way. Should I compare the cards? You know, and I should just be like a queen and an ace. Should I compare the difference between the cards? One's a face card and one's an ace. And neither of them are particular thing. Is it the king that's between the two that I should compare them to? Is it, you know, what exactly do I need to compare? I don't know what I'm even looking for to even, you know, think of what it could be. So it's sort of like, who knows? One's a this is a spade. This is a spade here, right? And this is a diamond, right? Where was I going? I was going to gymnasium. Yeah, I mean, the things between these two cards, the thing that makes me think about, yeah, that's what I'm saying is it's like I've played 25 days or what am I, 22? 22? And Own Sage is right, where it's like the room that even gives you the hint that you need to get hasn't even been offered to me yet. Like I'm just not getting I'm not getting rooms that even do the things that I want them to do. It's just like I'm just not getting. I need to pull more rooms. I'm sure you've been in the room that hints you. I've seen the freezer one time. We got the freezer one time. It conveniently had we conveniently had the ability to unlock or melt stuff in the freezer that one time out of the 22 days I've played. Um, there's a bunch of things I've never been in. I should go to Shrine. I don't have any money though. The Shrine wants me to have money and I don't have money. It's like, hey, you could get a blessing if you had if you had money, and I'm like, but I haven't had money yet. The commissary is a room with a tiny hint. Yeah, the commissary is also a room with a gigantic video game that I want to play, and the game says that it's not ready yet. I guess we could go all the way back to... because I unlocked it or whatever. Room 1, Tier 2. I do know we have a Room 1. Room 1, Tier 2. I don't even know what that means. Hey, there's clock tie. I've seen clock tie before. We can add that one here. Clock tie has happened. Why did I turn this on? Oh, there's Bat Boat. Bat Boat is new. I don't think I've ever seen Bat Boat before. Technically, pool would get me there. Here, we can get this again. Cool, yay, we got there. No running. Here's plain lantern. Oh, there's a key. Key. Each row is a tier. Room 1, tier 2 would be showroom, right? If we're talking here, showroom appears in this here. Showroom 1, tier 2 is a loan room. Oh, I see. Tier. Okay, first room in the tier left or right. I see. I see. Okay, we can get this. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. That'd be cool because I also haven't gotten this room yet. Floor plan conservation. What does this mean? However, you would be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates to determine how often floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Can we make laboratory never appear again? I don't think there's anything in this room that has helped me, ever. Commonplace, rare. This is cool. I like this. That's what this room does. This is neat. Visual terms used for... I don't have any problem, because if we really need it, we can just grab furnace. If it's just a thing where it was like, oh man, I absolutely need this, we just get furnace, and furnace will be like, ha, here you go. I have no problem making that rare. And then in the room with the music sheet 8, I'll have hints. East Wing hallway, dude, make East Wing hallway commonplace. Come on. This hallway should be much more commonplace than normal. I need more hallways in my life. Antechamber, unusual, rare. Antechamber can stay unusual. It's not the worst room ever made. It sucks, but it's not the worst room ever. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Because then the key... Nothing here. Crafting location. West Wing only. Garage, West Wing Hall. Her ladyship's chamber with from south-facing doors. Interesting. Didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. Because that is about the only time I've ever done that. We can do that. Ladyship chamber. Must have south-facing doors. She does have a book in her room. West Wing, south-facing. I mean, I already knew West Wing part, but master bedroom is in there. Other space conservatory is draftable in a corner. Okay, I didn't know that. That makes a lot of sense. Only draftable in a corner. That's why it always wants to come up over here. Ah, okay. That's cool. I don't think we have conservatory in here. We've never put any notes down for it. Weird. Again, maybe off stream, I'm gonna reorganize some of these. Is this still in the room area? Wait a minute. Oh, conservatory. I was thinking it was commissary. Conservatory. Only 4 corners. Okay, well that's good to know. I'm glad that I stumbled upon that randomly. I'm glad that the room that I'm in tells me how it works. It's like, oh yeah, the room that you figured out how to draft now. That this is how it works. It's like, okay, cool. I'm glad that you tell me that after I have it. How was I supposed to figure it out before then? All right, just dumb luck. Thankfully, this is the same day well, I guess it's the next day that I got it. The dark room has stuff. It wouldn't be the worst, I guess. We could always turn this light back on. If you special key in the dark room, you won't dead end. Oh yeah, like the secret garden. If you secret garden in the dark room. Yeah, I guess because this is just gonna want me to furnace. It's gonna be like, hey, furnace. I'm gonna be like, thank you for picking the furnace every single possible time that you can pick the furnace. It's just like, hey, I noticed that you played Dark Room recently. How about Furnace, though? What if Furnace? And it's like, okay, I get it. Yep, uh-huh. Thanks for the Furnace room. I'm happy that you want that. I can't see if there are any gems in here or keys. I wonder if they only appear. Last time they were just sitting on countertops. But I can't really interact with anything in here. Even if the game were to, like, want me to. This is gonna have a key. And it'll have a key. Does not fit. It was a good try. I can go back to utility closet and kind of a ways away. I need the silver key for some reason. Nah. Oh hey, this has a rug. I never see that anymore. I like the pattern that they picked for like smudgy windows. That's that's always a good texture. There's nothing hiding over there. Sometimes there's coins there, the key there, anything over there. Okay, well we made some permanent changes to the game that'll make it easier for me. Won't have enough if I try to go back though. This is the problem. Because it'll take me 20 something to get back here. Well, it's probably better to just take my chances and just draw something in the dark room while it's dark. And hope that I don't get the furnace. Which I probably will. I had the option to play Boiler Room earlier and I didn't. Could have probably done that. Maybe I'll get a room that'll have a shovel and then the shovel will get me cool stuff. that takes it. What do you want to bet? This one's furnace. It's always the furnace. I know it's going to be furnace. This is furnace. Maybe I don't pick it because I know this one's furnace. Yeah. Furnace? Hey, not furnace though. I told you. I called it. I called it. Here's another key. Thank you. So good. I knew exactly where furnace was. Okay, well, this isn't really getting me what I want or need. Some cool stuff though. That's just gonna take me in there. I can't go through there. Where did I... How did I get turned around? Here's the music page 8. Yeah, the note is read, the letter is not. Yeah, stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. The letter for this room is an M. Oh, you're right. There is an ad right now. Sorry. Sorry, Voparnium. Oh, so if we don't speak the letter, right? If we don't speak the letter. Grandfather clock. High. Necktie. Neither of those have an M. So we could do stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. Essage. Red is of 10 lost. Along the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. The note, as in like a letter note? Like a music note? And if so, what would the letter M be in music notation? Like this one? Here's an M here. For message. Doesn't really line up with anything specifically. There's an M here. The music is the way to remember this room. I remember this room by it combines items. And it's called workshop. Those are my that's my method. It looks like this. It's a blueprint and it says workshop on it. That's usually how I remember what room is which. But I mean, I'm not judging. You beat the game and I haven't, so I'm not trying to be like you don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying I use a different way of figuring out what room I'm in. Almost done with the ads. I'm trying to figure out if there's any meaning. I've been wondering if there's any meaning to this at all. Can I combine any of my stuff? I can combine the compass with nothing. I write down the painting. I did write down the paintings for this room. I did. It's clock necktie. Grandfather's choking hazard. Old man tie. Old. It would help if I could read any of this. This note doesn't mean anything to me because I can't read. That doesn't help me. The music room does say something about the music room has a note about something to do with the music sheets, but I already found what the bold words tell me to do. I don't think there's anything left for that to tell me. Yeah, like the bold words just tell you to go dig in the trees. I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's what I did, and I got stuff. I found. Necktie is like too big. Bow tie. I gotcha. Bow tie. Most of the painting words are small. I mean, I guess that makes sense if it's supposed to, if it's supposed to fit in here like this letter here. The 44 character message. Yeah, but just tie. Clock tie. Cramp tie. Time tie. Old tie. Old, maybe if I could use 6 letters, old tie. Old tie is a thing. The clock is old because it's a grandfather clock. Clock tie. Grandfather clock tie. Grandpa's tie emporium. This feels like one of those riddles that like somebody tells you. You ever have somebody like come up to you and they're like, "What's the difference between, you know, a goat and a car?" And you're like, "I don't. Things are like so incomparable that I have no idea what that would even mean. Like I don't even know where to begin to compare those two, or like I can't even find a reference point for like what you're talking about." That's what these mind remind me of, where it's like, and then they're like, one eats cars and the other one drives them, and you're like, I don't even. That's not even a joke. That doesn't even make sense. And then you're like, what? You're like, what does that even mean? And then you just spend the rest of the day mad because somebody just like lowered your intelligence by talking to you. Did you see the block of stone? I did see the block of stone. It has an M on it. You write that down? I have written it down. I've written down every single block of stone that I have seen so far. Right here. Yes. Because I don't know I don't know what they mean. I'm just like, yep, that's the thing. I'm waiting for it to spell out something for me where it's like this is gonna tell me how to just beat the game. It's just gonna spell it out. It's just gonna be like, yep, that's it. Or it's just gonna have all the letters, right? It's gonna be like, here's all of the letters to this. It's gonna be like, here's all the letters here, right? Figure out how to put them together. I only need 44 of them. That means I only have to pull the workshop 44 times. I forgot what I was gonna do. I have a key now. Let's go down through the tunnels. Tunnels. I wish I had a thing. Or like this. This is a cliff face for. Did you write down where you were when you found the letter? Yeah, I was. There's a letter. I guess I should put that. I guess I should put this here. I should put places I found the letter. And we can put that at the very bottom. Oops. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, wait, do you mean like... Oh, wait, I see what you're saying. You're asking me like the position of the room when I found it. No, I did not do that. Because this would be room 2, tier... whatever. Because this is a rank... This is rank 7, so it'd be 2-7. You're saying I should do that here. I see. 2-7. Room 2. Maybe. I could do that. That's a good idea. I don't even know. Just in case I need to go back and read them again. This is Cliff Money. Cliff Ocean Cliff Face Rocks plus money tag. This is Pilot Garden, I think is what it is. Ace Garden, maybe this is an ace, like a fighting ace. Fighter pilot ace planter box. Yeah, they're like, Simon, you can figure out the puzzles in my house. And then it's like, okay, Simon can't figure out the puzzles in your house. Like, Simon is 10. It's not working. This is my favorite room. This room doesn't have any paintings in it. Yeah, I want you to have my money anyway, it's fine. This room has lots of paintings in it. And this room is comparing the strides of different people's different people's feet. It's like this person walks very tiny. This person walks very large. This lady walks very tiny. And then here's your uncle. The stag stage. Deer stage. Antler stage. One is dumb. Oh yeah, there's a weird thing happening in this painting. Yeah, there's like a weird thing with this happening in the painting. Very odd. Oh, there's another safe. Dude, I have so many safes. This is why I wrote down every single combination of numbers that's ever been given to me. Don't worry, I have every single combinations of numbers the game has ever shown me. Not that one. The... Oh wait, that was that one. I know. Remember how the freezer says it's not written down anywhere? I know. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Just let me try. Just let me try. I'm gonna crack it by random chance, and I'm gonna win. I also don't even know if it's 4 digits. I'm just guessing. Hey, this is another thing. You're like, oh, I got 2 red letters, right? And I'm like, if the game makes it seem like the way to beat the game, like to even just win the game, is collecting the letters. Like, the game's all like, oh yeah, you've got to collect all the letters. That's the first objective I was given. Well, I guess the first objective I was given was getting into the antechamber. But even, even like, before I even got close to that, it was like, oh, you gotta get the red letters, and you gotta figure out you gotta figure out the gigantic code. And I'm like, why? Like, why? Yeah, room 46, which is behind here. But I can't get there. I just finally got into it. And then it's like, and then it was like, oh, you have to get into another place. I figured the fact that this room has a moon on it, I would have to get into this room while holding the moon item. But I guess I haven't tried that, but it doesn't seem like it based on the fact that it was like, go to the basement now. Because I was like, oh, there's a moon item that's purchasable, so you should go to the room while holding the moon amulet. And it makes sense because that's the thing that's in all the pictures with the ladies. And I'm like, duh, it's easy solve. And then it's like, no, there's a basement. And it's like, okay, well, all right then, fine. In here. Use my key. Oh, hey, cool. Hey, there's a freezer again. I could freeze all my stuff. What would be the point of freezing my accounts now? I mean, I could go back in the freezer and just see it again. It was really cool. I liked it. It was a neat room. Pump room I could play around with again, I guess. Oh yeah, I can get rid of this. Keys. New to me room? Oh, you've never been in here? Dang. Emporium's never even been in the pump room. Cool. Well, the pump room is a place of misery and frustration and sorrow, right? Um, yeah, I don't even really know how to describe what I'm looking at. Because even though I figured out how to use the pump room, I also don't know how it works. It's like an ancient magic that you're like, look, I kind of understand how this works, and it's just bad. Oh no, I don't even know if I want to mess with it. I'm like, technically we could lower the, I just need to lower reservoir like a tiny amount. But the problem is, oh, you know what I need? You know what I really need? I need boiler room and pump room. Because this needs powered to be able to use this. Because this is a whole tank that has like six in it, and these ones have 4. But I'm gonna need all. I'm gonna need what, like 3, 4. That's a lot. I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need like. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You need one level off the reservoir, but the fountain to still be empty. Yeah, exactly. Because the fountain still needs to be empty, but I need to at least get the reservoir just slightly lower. But in order to do that, I need... okay. I mean, alright. I can't do that. Because there's no more place to put it. The only place I can put water is in here. But how would I do that? How would I put water in here? Because this goes here. And when it's powered... Right? I don't know what that does. Because this doesn't attach to anything. This just is here. I mean, that's gotta be the answer. I mean, that's gotta be the answer. Suppressing lewd comments? Yeah, yeah. There are 3 wolves inside you. I get it. I get it. I understand. They're very naughty wolves. I get it. I understand. I understand. I get it. I'm not laughing. It's not, it's just a fact, you know. I shouldn't open my mouth up around you. No, because stuff's gonna fall in there. Stuff's gonna get shoved in your mouth, and you don't want that. And that's just don't do that. People are gonna think you're trying to say one thing when you're not, because other people are shoving words in your mouth. Exactly what you should not be doing that. Don't like lower, raise the jaw, and like clench teeth. I guess, bite down. Yeah, I think I have to call this one for. Well, I say that. We could go here. I'm kind of out of steps, first place, because I have keys. I have no more space to put them. I don't know. I had a lot of space here, but it's not. I still no more. Still no nothing, you know. A whole lot of nothing, you know. That was a run though. We did a run. 166 steps taken. It was kind of awesome. We get to start new room. Like new runs with. Yeah, we found 4 new rooms. What did we find? Laundry room. Secret garden, conservatory, What was the other one? What was the fourth room? Because we found conservatory. We've done sauna before. Laundry room was the other one, so those two. Secret garden we did was the third one. We've been in these rooms before. We've been in pool, we've been in utility closet, chapel, library, courtyard, spare yard, parlor, pantry, corridor, nook, kitchen, entrance. I've been in walk-in closet before. Yeah, secret passage counts as a dead end, or at least it says it does. This music's nice. I never hear this music. Conservatory is going to be a game changer. I'm going to just try to go down and grab conservatory, eat like early, and just start making the rooms I need. Like if we could make pump room and boiler room like common, that would help a lot. Like instead of them being rare, so you just pull them super early. Writing is so good. I mean, it's a good game, yeah, I agree. I'm gonna be done. I was kind of hoping one of these runs, I was like, it's gonna be one of these runs where I figure it out. We got really far on, and we learned a lot on both of them. It just quite wasn't everything. I think if I spend the time and I run through this and like reorganize it, I think that's gonna help a lot. I can just make a bunch of notes here and be like, this will work. Let's see. Is anybody cool doing anything? Dan's here. Somebody's honking their star rail, but I don't really know anything about that. Dan's around. I do like me some Dan. Do I even have people here? Not really. Poopy's here, I guess. Maybe. Poopy was here. Jen was here. Oporin was here. Technically, Eggs was here, I guess. But I already know Eggs is definitely gone. That was like an hour or two ago. Poopy was still here recently, I guess, is what made me think of that. I already left Dan's stream, so I'm not gonna hop off. Okay, well, have a good one. I will see you later. You can be here next stream and maybe I'll win. I'll probably win here eventually. Eventually the game's just gonna make me win. Like, it's just gonna be like, you can't lose. So, have a good night. You too. I expect you win soon. Yes, I know. Unfortunately, this isn't White Knuckle where I can just, like, climb very quickly and win. And this is a game where it's like, okay, you have to figure stuff out. I just don't think the same way as the people who write puzzles. I'm sorry. This happens with every puzzle game. I kind of thought this game would be a little different because it's a roguelike, but I kind of figured it had more to do with the way you pull rooms, but I don't know. I beat your white knuckle score? No! No! You're right. Now I have to beat that. I thought I did really well. I thought I did really well, and I was like, yes. Alright. Now I have something to do. Okay, well, I'll read Dan. He'll like that. Dan likes it when you read him. He's like, oh my goodness, this is my favorite time ever. I also died the run that I played there. I died like 4 times in that run. I had like the backup discs and I just died like 4 times and I just kept re-rolling it. And I kept until I could just finally like do what I needed to do. So I get that it wasn't a fantastic it probably wasn't a fantastic score because I didn't do very well at the stuff. Anyways, I'll raid Dan. I don't have that. Yeah, that's probably why my score. I bet it would be really good if I didn't die like 4 times in the same run. I played that run. That one run was like through. Was like I have a picture. I think I sent it to Dan. It was like over an hour for the run. So it was a very long run. Yeah. Oh yeah, Dan for your raid. Okay, you can tell Dan whatever you want here. Let's see. We can give Dan. I don't know. There's a bunch of emotes that we can do this. We can just send Dan these things, right? And we'll be done. All right, have a good one. Maybe Core Keeper this weekend, and then hopefully we're gonna play Split Fiction soon. I've already told people we're playing it soon, so I'll see ya. Raid. Bye people in the VOD potentially. If you see this far. You're also special.